Oh my god, I'm not wearing this top. What a fucking joke. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shanae. Cool. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shanae. This is my first YouTube video, so yay. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a while now, but I just kept putting it off and just being a bit down on myself, I guess. Just not having the confidence, I guess, but I figured if I'm gonna do it, I've just gotta do it, and now's a better time than ever. So this is me making my first YouTube video. I mean, I've made videos in the past when I was young that I have thankfully lost and do not know the whereabouts of because FML, they're that cringe. But anyway, so for my first video, I'm going to be just, you know, being original and doing the get to know me tag. So I did search get to know me tag on Google and I found one with 371 questions, but I don't think that's how I want to start off this channel. So I found one with 50 and we're going to start with that. Okay, first question. Are you named after anyone? No, I am technically not. My full name is Shanae Audrey White. My middle name is actually... No, wait, that's not how I need to word that. My middle name was named after my auntie, and my first name, my parents didn't know anyone, I don't think, named Shanae. I was going to be called either Tegan or Chantel, which I don't mind either of those, so that would be lovely. When was the last time you cried? A few days ago, actually. Won't lie, I'm an emotional wreck. Anyone who knows me will know that. I cry at like anything. I cry when I'm angry, which is annoying because if I'm having a fight with someone and I'm getting really frustrated, I'll cry. And they're like, oh my god, you're sad, that's so gay. And I'm like, no, I'm just freaking angry and I can't portray my anger, so I cry. Yeah, last time I cried, I think it was a few days ago, just because I was tired and run down, and yeah. Next question. Do you have kids? If no, how many do you want? I mean, obviously not. I don't have any right now, but ideally I would like 3 kids. I mean, 3 would be about. Question 4. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yeah, I reckon. But I reckon I'm a decent person most of the time. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I mean, I wouldn't say that I use it like 24/7, but I do use it a lot. It's kind of like my sense of humour. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah. What's the first thing you notice about people? I mean, depends if we're talking on a friendship basis or like a more than friendship basis. If I'm meeting someone and we're just gonna be friends, then probably, it sounds a bit corny, but probably just how genuine they are. Like, I feel like I have a pretty decent intuition when it comes to meeting people, so I feel like I can figure out if someone's being genuine or not pretty easily. Like how genuine they are, if they're just kind of not really into it and they're just like, hey, and I'm like, no thanks. But you know, if we're talking romantic, like if I'm seeing a guy from across the room, first thing I'm gonna notice, obviously, is what he looks like. But yeah, I don't know if I'll put this part in the video because that's a bit pointless. But anyway, what is your eye colour? I think it's hazel, but it's like greeny brown. Some days they're more green, some days they're more brown. So there you go. Scary movie or happy endings? Look, love a bit of both. I do love a scary movie if I'm watching it during the day. And happy endings, I love a happy ending, but as I said earlier, I cry a lot, so if it's like a rom-com, sometimes I stay away from them because I'm like, I'm just gonna cry because I want a boyfriend, but that's okay. Next question. Favourite smells? Fruity smells, maybe? I guess. I don't know how to describe what kind of smells I like. I'm not a big fan of like musky, and I cannot stand the smell of caramel. It makes me want to vomit. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? Mauritius, which is where my father is from. First time I went there, I was, I think, turning 4. And then after that, the next time I went back was at the beginning of this year. And I went with my mum, my dad, and my best friend, Caitlin. Cute. It was really nice. But we happened to go during cyclone season, which, look, wasn't that fun because there was about 4 or 5 cyclones that were passing around and through the island while we were there. We were meant to leave, I don't even know what date, but we were meant to leave on a day. Then like the day before there was this massive cyclone that was going through. So then there was a cyclone warning that we couldn't leave. We were just freaking out a little bit, you know? Do you have any special talents? Look, I don't know. Special talents. I don't know. Can't think of any right now off the top of my head. Where were you born? I was born in Perth, Australia. What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in it? I'm a Virgo. I mean, not that I don't believe in zodiac signs and all that shiz, but I just don't know enough about it because, you know, if I read a horoscope and it's like, there'll be a big change in your life this month. I'm like, okay, cool. That's specific. What are your hobbies? My hobbies include dancing, watching YouTube videos. Look, I'm a bit boring, I won't lie. Hanging out with my friends, is that a hobby? I hate being like, oh my god, eating, but eating, I guess. Being on my phone, do they all count? Do I have any pets? I do. I have 2 fish right there that I'm kind of, in the nicest way possible, waiting for them to die. Like, they've been alive for so long and I have not fed them numerous times. They're still alive for some reason. And I have a dog, a little Bichon Frise, white fluffy dog named Fluffy. I named him when I was 5. He is 15, I think. He's an old man. He's blind and deaf, the poor little bugger. I have a cat named Jasper and I love him a lot. He might come in during the video, he might not. Sometimes he hates me, sometimes he loves me, so yeah. Do I have any siblings? No, unfortunately. I'm an only child, and as soon as I say that, people were like, so you must be spoiled. I'm like, no, I'm not, and that's it. What do you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be a dancer, but I mean, that career's a bit cutthroat and I don't think I could deal with that. Then I wanted to be a vet or a teacher and just a lot of things. I don't really know what I want to do. I'm just going to take each day as it comes, which probably isn't the best life plan, but it's what's happening. Who was your first best friend? Definitely my cousin Rebecca. Because I don't have any siblings, we hung out a lot and she was my first best friend. She's still my best friend and I love her to death. How tall are you? I don't know. I'm feeling like I want to say 171, but I have no clue. That's a guess. Could be off, could be spot on. What is your least favourite thing about yourself? Geez, that's a heavy question. If we're talking like deep within kind of thing, probably just how I don't have the best confidence. If you want to go there. Yeah. That got a bit too deep for a first video. Funniest moment throughout school. So, funniest moment throughout school would be when I was in year 1, I think it was. I had found my dad's old mobile phone. It was like one of those ones, there was like a cover case thing over the dial pad. Is that what it's called? And you like had to press a little button on the side and it flipped down. So, I decided to take that with me to school in year 1. wow. So I was in class the next day, and you know how as a kid you watch adults do stuff and you like, I guess, mimic them because you're like, oh my god, that's what adults do, that's what I want to be an adult. So, you know, adults, if they're in, I don't know, a situation where they're with someone and they get a phone call, they'll be like, oh, excuse me, I just have to take this. So, lol, me sitting at my little group of desks with my friends, don't know if they're my friends, I literally pull out this phone and go to everyone, sorry guys, just gotta take this call. Walk outside, didn't even like go around the corner so the teacher couldn't see me, was just outside the classroom in front of the glass door, everyone could see me, and I proceeded to answer this phone that didn't work and have a little conversation by myself. Then the teacher, who wasn't my favourite teacher, but whatever, came out and she like grabbed me and she was like, what are you doing? You shouldn't have a phone at school. You're year one. And I was like, oh, no shit, it doesn't work. But yeah, then I got in trouble, obviously. She took it off me. Pretty sure either she or the principal, whatever, called my parents and they were like, it's not real. Like, anyway. What was your favourite and worst subject in high school? My favourite subject was dance, obviously, lol, or maths, actually. And my worst would probably have been, I want to say science, but there were some aspects of science that I actually enjoyed. Like, I really enjoyed a good Punnett square. So if I don't say science, I'd probably say English because I was terrible. I still don't know, like, the difference between a verb, an adjective, a noun, a pronoun. Like, I actually don't know any of that still. What sports do you play / have you played? I dance. I have danced since I was 2, so that's one. I've played netball in the Lightning Carnival at school, and I've played a little bit of beach volleyball at school, but I'm not very good at like other sports. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? I have a heap. I like watching PewDiePie, a bit of Shani Grimmin, Michael Finch, that whole crew, David Dobrik and all that gang. Look, just like whoever's funny and whoever I like. How many why don't I even say girlfriends? How many boyfriends have you had? I mean, if we're talking technically, I guess technically I've had 2, but they were in high school, and not saying they don't count because I'm still friends with both of them. But I wouldn't say that they were like serious relationships. Like we were boyfriend girlfriend, but yeah. Well, okay, 2. I've had 2. How would you describe your fashion sense? I mean, it depends how I feel. Sometimes I'll just wear like leggings and a top, trackies. Sometimes I'll wear jeans and a nice-ish top. Sometimes a dress, but that's only if I'm really going out. Like I prefer to underdress than overdress, just because I don't like people looking at me when I go outside. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 8X. No, that's not right. iPhone 8 Plus. 3 things that upset you. I don't know. This is getting deep. Oh my god. 3 things that upset you. When people don't listen to me. So like if we're having an argument and they're not actually listening to what I have to say, that upsets me. When I get excluded from my friends' plans. But I mean, sometimes I just also can't be bothered going. One more thing. Right. Another thing that upsets me, I don't know, maybe probably how hard I am on myself. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. 3 things that make you happy. Being with my friends, eating, in my little pussycat. One word that describes you. Stubborn. I've learned to be less stubborn as I've gotten older because that's how you get people to hate you. But yeah, I'm definitely stubborn. What's your favourite quotes? I mean, I love a good everything happens for a reason. That's probably the only one I can think of right now. Are you an extrovert or introvert? Introvert. Sorry, don't know what that was. I think it depends. If I'm with my friends, I would say I'm more of an extrovert. I'm quite loud and I kind of say stuff before I really think about it, which can be a bit more embarrassing for myself. But if I'm in a situation where I don't really know anyone or I feel a bit uncomfortable, I'm probably more of an introvert, just because I don't want to just put myself out there and then people, their first impression of me be like, oh, she's so loud, she's annoying. You know? Are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. If money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? Well, my birthday is in 11 days. I mean, right now I'd probably say I would want to get a decent camera and like decent editing software and stuff like that. But money is an object and that won't be happening for a while. What's your longest relationship so far? Well, I mean, as I said before, my last ones were in high school, and to be honest, like I said before as well, I don't have the best memory of stuff from when I was younger, so I don't really remember how long I was with those people for. They were both kind of, well, yeah, they were both kind of on and off. We dated a few times throughout our high school years, but I would say the longest time I was with one of them, I don't know, maybe like, I actually don't know. And I don't want to answer because then it might be a bit of an insult if it's shorter than what it actually was, just because I don't remember. Lol. Well, that is it for the questions for this video. Thank you for watching, if you are watching, and if you watch this whole thing, thanks. I'm gonna try and post some more videos. I just want to come up with some decent ideas, not just do crappy old stuff. Like, I know this isn't the most interesting first video, but I just figured it would be a good way to get into the gist of things. But yeah, if you enjoyed my video, please like and chuck us a comment, possibly. Please subscribe and follow me on all my social medias, which I will link below. Lol. Okay. Bye!